In the earlier video, we have seen how to create a list of integers. Now what if I want to create a list of string? Maybe I can create a list of float. It's actually very easy now. What I will do is I will go back to my normal list. I will not be going for a mutable list because we have seen that once. Let's remove this and let's get back to L, which is list of, and let me just not add this stuff here. Let me remove everything. Now the thing is, what if you want to have a list of float? So it's very easy. You can simply mention float here, right? And you can have float values. Of course, integer value will not work, right? You have to say float values here. What if you want to work with list of string? You are welcome. You can have a list of string and it will work. And that's very easy. The tricky part is, can I have my own class? Maybe I can have my own data class. Can I create object of my data class here? First of all, let me create a data class. I will say data class, I will say alien. Now this alien will have two variables. I will say the variable is var, so var name. I will say name of type string. And let me just have a point. So we'll say var points, and we'll say point will be of type int. So once we got our data class, what I want to do is I want to create object of my aliens. Is it possible? Let's try. So what I will say, I don't have a list of float, but I have a list of aliens. That's how we create a list of aliens here. And then here, how can I create those objects? Okay, so I will say alien. I can specify those two values. I will specify the name as, let's say in double quotes, I will specify Naveen, and I will specify the points as 70. I will be having a second object. I will say alien. The name is, let's say, Shweta. I forgot the spelling for Shweta. Okay, Shweta, and then let's say the points is, let's say 80. So we got Naveen 70 and Shweta 80. And once we got these two aliens, can I print those aliens? Let's try it out. I doesn't make sense. Let's write alien here. Again, there's nothing wrong with that I, okay? And instead of saying values, we can say aliens. That will make more sense. Now let's verify this working or not, and let's run this code. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so can you see that it also work with data class as well? So when you talk about the list of values or list in Kotlin, it also supports complex object as well. Again, this is the obvious thing because this does work in Java, so it will be working in Kotlin as well. The only thing is some people do get confused because when you talk about arrays, when you talk about list, people do learn it in only with integers or string. The moment you work with complex object, that's where they find it difficult. It's actually very easy. The way you work with integers, the way you work with string, the same thing you will work with normal object as well. So we got this alien class, and there's no need that this alien should be a data class. It can be any class. We just have to get the object here, and again, it's not compulsory to assign the values here itself. We can specify the object's value later. I mean, you can specify this object in the list later, provided you're using mutable list. Right, that will make more sense because you have a mutable list there. Now, what if I want to go for the explicit type? So you can guess it right now. So if you want to go for explicit type, you can say this is a list of alien. Oh, what's that? This is a list of alien. Right, so we got a list of alien here, and then you're printing all the aliens. In fact, you can print a specific value. So if I say alien dot, if you don't want to print all the values, you can print one specific value. You can print name as well. So if I run this code, it will only print name now. So it will print Naveen and Shweta. So that's how we can work with complex objects in Kotlin with list interface. Oh, I forgot to verify what is this. So as you can see, list is also the interface in Kotlin the same way it is there in Java, and it extends, this list extends a collection interface. The same thing, right? And it has got all these properties from Java, so you can see everything which is there here, they are actually coming from Java. So they have taken lots of stuff here from Java. And okay, in one of my video I got a comment as well that don't stop praising Java, but then you have to understand this. If I don't praise Java, Kotlin will not survive because Kotlin works on Java technology, right? So it's not that I'm saying Java is the best language. It's just that Kotlin is based on Java. So yeah, so behind the scene everything is Java here, right? So we got, yeah, so that's how this thing works. And then in coming videos, we'll also talk about how do you filter these elements. Maybe I don't want to print all the alien object. I want to print only alien object who got less than 40 points, or maybe whose name starts with N. On Facebook, this trending is going on. Just tag a person with name N. We'll try to do that, all those stuff. So yeah, that's it from this video, guys. In upcoming videos, we are getting some amazing features. So stay tuned and make sure that you subscribe to the channel and do like this video if you enjoyed.